Welcome to another episode of Rainbow Popcorn. We are 2 out of 3 brothers talking about pop culture through a rainbow lens. Hello, Brett.
Hello, Lee.
How are you?
I'm spinning around, Lee. How are you?
I am also good.
Cool.
Yeah. Would you
I
like
tried.
to confide in me about your thoughts of recent musical documentaries?
You should be so lucky.
Well, everybody
Over to
should
you.
come into our world.
Right.
And
This is
hear
for
about
all the
this.
lovers.
It is
And
for all the lovers.
we're going to do it again. And it's just especially for you.
And where the wild roses grow, you can listen to this podcast.
And then hopefully you won't be able to get us out of your head.
Good. And
We've paraphrased enough Kylie
I've
Minogue
also
songs.
eaten some chocolate today. She has a song called Chocolate that I totally forget about till I
Oh,
put the
well-
Spotify playlist on.
Padum to that.
Yeah.
Is what I say.
Yep.
We are talking about the Kylie Minogue
And
limited series.
if you hadn't worked that out from that introduction, leave and turn in your gay card.
Great.
The listeners.
The listeners.
Surely people have worked it out. Anyway, we did a lot of Kylie things then.
We
As
did,
Kylie
yeah.
did a lot of things.
She did a lot of things and she's still doing a lot of things.
She's still doing a lot of things. I think this is not going in order. I think the third episode was longer.
rushed. Oh,
No, I thought it was longer than the other episodes because at one point I'm like, surely it's been an hour now.
at one point I was like, when's she getting cancer?
No, I was like, I'm like, surely it's been an hour now and we're still in 2007. Like, when are we going to get into what's going on now?
Yeah, padum and the like.
But they also didn't really, like, they didn't do much of the now stuff. Padum was just like, look at it on TikTok. Didn't talk about Vegas residency.
No,
Didn't
they
talk
really
about
glossed
these
that
two
over.
guys in Melbourne that are going to write a musical about it.
Yeah. Maybe
Like-
because they don't know.
And these two guys haven't started writing a musical about it.
Yeah.
I got to stop saying that or someone's going to steal the idea.
They will, if somebody's already doing it. So we went through the trailer and said, Lee, I think you'll like this.
Yes.
We have now since both watched the 3-episode mini limited, whatever they call them now, a day's documentary about Kylie. Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it.
Good.
I had no work planned. Well,
Great.
actually, this was my work.
This is
as
this is
host
work.
of Rainbow Popcorn.
It doesn't pay very well, but it's work.
Well, patreon.com is that still a thing?
Don't know.
You can actually, there's a link in the episode description on the podcast if you'd like to send us a tip. But I dedicated 3 hours of our birthday to, not yours and mine and Kylie's.
We have different birthdays.
To watch the Kylie documentary.
Great.
On the 28th of May. Mm-hmm. She is a little bit older than me.
Yes.
But, side note, I found out I have exactly the same birthday as Kerry Mulligan.
You did message me that.
Yeah.
I didn't reply.
It was kind of late at night. After I sent it, I'm like, Brett's probably gone to bed by
No,
now.
I think I was awake.
And I haven't seen any of her movies.
You should watch.
What do I need to start
Have you
with?
seen Saltburn?
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought you'd seen Saltburn.
Yeah.
She's not in that for a long time. Her best movie of hers that I've seen, which it also admittedly is not a lot, is Promising Young Woman.
Yeah, okay.
So-
I think I'll have to start with that. We're the same age.
The new Great Gatsby with Leo in it? The Baz
No.
Luhrmann one? Oh, okay.
And I haven't watched the new season of Beef that I know she's in as well.
Oh, with Oscar Isaac. Cool. Well, happy birthday recently to Kerry Mulligan
And to Kylie Minogue.
and to you.
And to me, thank you. So I did think it was good. I did think that overall it wasn't super about her as a musician, which is going to sound weird, but I think it was more about her as a person.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Because it was like, well, I'm going to come back. I'm just going to talk about episode 1 in a sec. But it was more about like how she's reacting to people calling her the singing budgie and she can't sing, and then all about her with the family and her with the cancer and how Michael Hutchins dying affected her as a person.
Yes.
It was much more weighted that way than weighted to look at how this 19-year-old girl, well, younger than that, from Australia, became one of the world's biggest pop stars.
Yeah, they didn't go into a lot of depth
On the music side of things.
Yeah. The most thing they went into in depth about, other than Jason Donovan talking about himself,
Yes.
was her criticism and
Yeah.
Michael Hutchins and cancer.
Which are, if you take away the Michael Hutchins, they're two big things in her career outside of the number of albums that she sold.
Yeah.
That cancer and coming back from the cancer and the criticism that she copped early.
Yep.
The way kind of Danny talked about the criticism was almost a bit of like, oh, that's just how the UK press was in the early 90s. And I'm like, have you read a Facebook comment section lately? Like if Kylie was out now, she'd be copying the same shit. Like if she brought out I Should Be So Lucky Now, or the 2026 equivalent.
Well, I think that's whatever Sabrina Carpenter's doing.
Yeah. She'd be copying the same shit, which
Sabrina Carpenter has.
is copying.
Yeah.
And so I don't think on that note we've progressed since the late 80s.
No. And I think the UK tabloids are notoriously rude. And
Yes.
Whatever the word I'm trying to think of is.
Arseholeish?
Like, not extravagant.
Oh,
over
yeah,
the top of going a step too far.
Yes.
Ness.
Yep, that coming
Whatever
to one
that
word.
Yeah. Thank you.
They are very much that. And
There is a shorter word.
hyperbolic,
Maybe it starts with a C.
cuntish.
But not in like, oh, she's serving cunt.
No.
Just cuntish.
Yeah, they just are a pack of.
We're going to trivia night after this. Can we put that as our team name?
No, our team name needs to be Rainbow Popcorn.
Team Cuntish.
So that people can follow us.
Anyway,
Serving, we could be serving cunt brackets-ish.
Yeah.
Because we're not fully
Yeah, we're not
serving.
fully. But I was going to say warning for the language, but if you watch the Kylie documentary, you heard Nick Cave say the C-bomb a couple of times.
Yeah, Nick Cave was very deliberate and they left it in the documentary.
Yes, I loved
Him
it.
saying to the documentary, I can use whatever language I want.
Yeah.
Which is Australian code for, can I say cunt on this show?
Yeah.
And he did.
He did.
He was good.
He was good. So I think what it did well was it wasn't so much of Kylie talking about herself. It was kind of her as a person and then people around her talking about her.
Yep.
So in sometimes good and sometimes bad. So, obviously Danny,
Yes.
Jason bitter.
Yeah, I put a reel out last week
My
after
God.
watching it, and it was hard, particularly, and I texted you after I watched the first episode, and I said the first episode is about 60% Jason Donovan,
Yeah.
about 30% Pete Waterman,
Oh, I don't like him.
which didn't leave much space for Kylie in episode 1, but I did put a reel out on the Insta and on the Facebook because I wasn't sure who was hurt more by Kylie, Jason Donovan, or Pete Waterman. Because that's what episode
You know
1
what?
was.
It was Jason Donovan. Because
Well-
he did the classic like deflection thing, probably the wrong word again,
Yeah.
of, and that's fine.
And I'm not
okay
jealous,
with that.
and I'm
but
definitely
Pete Waterman
not
did the same
jealous.
thing. It's like when your kids move out when they grow up.
Yep.
She just outgrown me, and that's fine.
It wasn't fine for either Pete Waterman or Jason Donovan. And
Because also, who did he reference at the start? We just had Culture Club, or like,
Dead or Alive,
yeah.
Spin Me Round. That was their first number one, Stockade and Waterman.
Yeah, so they weren't doing anything at that time either.
Well,
So-
they'd had one number one.
Exactly.
And it's a great song.
Yeah.
But I think, and this was a comment that came on my reel recently, was Pete Waterman realised that he couldn't control Kylie.
Yep.
And he wasn't bigger than Neighbours.
No.
And Kylie became Kylie. She's immensely talented as a
Yep.
performer. But Kylie became Kylie initially because of Neighbours. And Pete, but also I was chatting to Shane about it the other day, and I said that Pete Waterman didn't know what Neighbours was, and he was like, "Really?"
I know. How can you be in the entertainment industry in Britain and not know what Neighbours is?
Like,
That'd be like today going, I'm a gay entertainment reporter and I don't know what Heated Rivalry is.
or being like,
Or,
yeah,
I'm an entertainment reporter. and
I
not
write
knowing what
pop
Heated-
songs. What's that drag race show?
Well, I write pop song. What's her name? Blonde, kind of country. Taylor Swift.
Oh,
That's
Taylor
it.
Swift.
Don't know
Yeah,
much
yeah.
about her.
So Pete Waterman realised that he couldn't control Kylie, and he wasn't bigger than Neighbours.
Yep.
And he probably had control. And certainly in the late 80s, a man in that industry would have built their career. I've got to make sure I don't say anything slanderous, just in case he's listening. He would have built his career off telling women what to do and them
Yeah.
doing it.
Yep.
And then Kylie, after 5 years together and 5 number ones, was like, "No, I want a different song." And he's like, "No, you're doing this song." She's like, "No, I'm going to go."
Yeah.
Which, like, full credit to Kylie. And she said a number of times in the documentary, "I don't like to be like
Yeah.
pigeonholed or held in one place, and I
Yeah.
want to kind of do my own thing."
She doesn't mind taking a risk.
And in the early 90s, for a female pop star to say to a record executive, "No, I'm going to have a go at doing my own thing," is a huge risk. Very few would have done it. But then, as she said as well, when people were saying you can't act and sing, she's like, "Tell that to Dolly and to Cher and to Barbara."
Yeah. Yeah.
So she's like, "Well, people can do this, and pop stars can do their own thing." And she had a go, and it didn't all work.
No, she tried things. Some of it failed. Well, some of them got very harsh.
Yeah.
But I think that
So you think Jason Donovan was the most hurt by Kylie in the early 90s? I think it was Pete Waterman.
I think that Jason Donovan's sitting there going, "What if?" As in, like, what if she didn't go off and do her own thing? He could have written her coattails a bit longer.
Yep. Okay.
And because they were, comparable levels of fame at one point, and now
Oh, yeah.
they are definitely not.
Also, though, in Kylie's favour, Jason Donovan's song's shit.
Oh, that is
Not the duet they did together,
but
which is
also not
terrible.
great.
But the solo song
That they played a snippet
that
of.
they showed, and Kylie was like, "Oh, I think Jason had a song around then as well."
Yeah.
And it was trash. And in terms of her duets, it's like the 3 big ones. It's Kids, Where the Wild Roses Grow, and especially for you is like Town
In terms of quality.
in terms of quality of song.
Yeah.
Because Where the Wild Roses Grow is a good song.
Yes.
Nick Cave is a good songwriter.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't right for Kylie, but it's a good song and much better than Especially for You. And Kids is great.
Kids is good. Kids is a bop, as the kids say. I enjoyed a little bit of a glimpse into the personal life, especially early on, where it was almost like Danny was more famous. Like when they were kids.
I didn't quite know the child actor that Kylie was.
Yes.
That's the probably main thing in terms of her entertainment career, like on screen or in terms of records, that I learnt was that she played a little Russian kid at one point.
I didn't quite understand that. But it also looked bad.
It was 80s Australian TV.
Yeah.
None of it
I think there was one good show in the 80s in
Looks
Australia that was written.
country practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wasn't that. There weren't any Russian kids in that town
Different country.
that I've forgotten the name of.
No idea.
Yeah. Someone will know it. I didn't know how much she had been an actor while Danny was being a singer.
Yes.
And then Kylie's singing came about because Young Talentine wanted them to sing Sisters Are Doing It for themselves.
Yeah.
And then someone goes
the
to
rest is
Kylie,
history.
"Hey, Charlene, you should do a record."
Yeah. Do you want to... Here's a song. And you know what it did? That Pete Waterman, is that his name? Did I say that right? Yeah. It does the thing that it does in biopics. And he goes,
Oh, yeah.
"What shall we call this?" And you go, "Oh, we should be so lucky." Oh, Oh my mate, I don't believe you for a second.
The only one of those I believe is the Motown one when, the Stax one because it was Sam and Dave, when someone yelled out from the bathroom, "Hold on, I'm coming," and then they wrote a song.
Yeah.
That's the only one I believe, but that's because that's Stax, like soul in the 60s, the pinnacle of soul in the 60s. The other one is Stock Aitken Waterman.
Yeah. Yes.
It was good and it covered most of her career. 3 is not a super amount of depth.
It could have been longer and it almost could have been, I don't want to use this term, errors.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she's had 47 albums or something.
Yeah.
Not that, you know what I mean, I'm exaggerating. But
She's had 18, I think.
yeah. So some of them were duds.
Yeah.
So you could do you like start 90s, early 2000s. That whole early
And then now.
2000s spinning around, Can't Get You Out of My Head
Yeah.
could have been its own bloody episode.
Yeah.
And then, and then now. I did like Nick Cave.
Yes.
I'm not going to say I'm a Nick Cave fan because I know potentially 2 of his songs.
Other than Where the Wild Roses Grow, I couldn't name one.
And the red hand. Is that the same song?
I don't know. That didn't sound like singing to me then. I couldn't have picked a tune.
It was Georgian throat singing.
Okay.
With this red hand. That song.
No, let's listen to it on our way to trivia.
There is
Pride.
someone yelling at their, I was going to say radio.
Could be their
right
car
now.
radio.
Yeah.
It's probably the same person that's yelling at their radio the name of the town from A Country Practice.
Our mother.
No, because I think it pops in. I think it will pop into Shane's head when I said A Country Practice, and I think he'll know a Nick Cave song.
Great. I liked him. I thought he was good. And like what he said about it was very complimentary. And the fact that they are from 2 different worlds and it somehow worked.
He was possibly, other than her father, the only man in the documentary that didn't come in and be like all hurt and this is how I influenced Kylie. Like this is Kylie is this because of me.
This is how I
which
made
is a
Kylie
part of
Minogue
Jason
better.
Donovan and a part of Pete Waterman.
Yes. Yeah.
But even the part of Nick Cave where he did strongly influence Kylie and could be said to be a huge part of her 2000 comeback, he didn't say that to take credit.
Yes.
He said that to be like, look at how good Kylie is. She could go up at the Poetry Olympics that I invited her to and slay. He didn't say slay because he's Nick Cave.
Yep.
But like he said, I made her realise that she wants to be a performer without saying I made her realise she wants to be a performer.
Yeah. That bit was interesting. I was like, when they went back to him and he's like, Poetry Olympics, I'm like, where the fuck are we going with this?
And I'm like, what a wank.
And
there was
some characters.
Poetry is its own thing, and I'm not a poetry fan a lot of the time.
Nope. But it was good. I think the way they worked that in was really good.
Yeah, and then how that kind of was like, she's like, yeah, I'm a pop star. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to do. And then arguably one of Australian pop's greatest bangers came out.
Can't Get You Out of My Head.
Or Spinning Around, either of them.
Yeah.
Actually. And it gave us the gold hot pants.
It gave us those hot pants.
Which are on permanent display at the Victorian Arts Centre Museum.
And they're on permanent display in some people's minds. I forgot how huge, this is a weird thing to say, I forgot how huge the fact that she had cancer was. Like when they were showing the press outside their home and talking to the neighbours. There was one bit when they were talking to the neighbours on the street. I'm like, I remember seeing that on the news.
What made it?
That old lady that's like, sorry, what?
Yeah. The really big thing for me was then when they were going through all of her letters and the press were filming kids putting letters in her letterbox while she was there.
Or that one person just threw it over the fence.
Yeah, there was just like, can't fit in, throw it over.
Yeah.
The press to be filming Kylie's parents' letterbox receiving fan mail shows how huge that was. And it was like, it was big because she had just had a comeback, and we love an underdog and a comeback story.
Yep.
Similar Whispering Jack for John Farnham. And for then, we're like, fuck yes, Kylie's back. She's doing a tour. She's had all these great songs. She's selling out arenas, and then she's not.
Yes.
And I think the last minuteness of I'm cancelling the tour that starts in 2 weeks
Yep.
was a big part of the impact as well. It wasn't like
I'm not doing anything.
I had talked about maybe doing a tour, but now I'm sick, so I'm not going to.
Yes.
It was, I'm so sick, I'm not doing this. But showing her fandom, no one got a refund. I had tickets to that Melbourne show.
Yeah, right.
2003. I bought them for my friend Lachlan because he was a huge Kylie fan. Bought them for him for his 18th. And then it got cancelled. And then I ended up going in 2007 when she was back. So I held those tickets for 4 years.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to go and see Kylie. And everyone was back. And even today, as I was driving around, I listened to the live recording of that first show in Sydney, 2007.
Okay.
And she sounded great. Seeing the work then that she put into getting to that point in the documentary was ridiculous.
She's a dead set Aussie legend.
She is a dead set Aussie legend. And when we write this musical, I can't wait to meet her.
I will say I would have liked more insight into the more recent stuff.
Yep.
Like that kind of coming back again and getting kind of almost introduced to a new, I'm going to say it, a new generation of gay fans.
Yeah.
With Padum Padum and the like, that it would have been good to kind of get more insight into that.
Well, I think this
Because that is also a fucking great song.
Yeah. And even All the Lovers is a great song.
It is also a very good song. And Dancing, great song.
Yeah, I really like Dancing. That one to me is a little bit different for her.
Yeah, it's a bit like country twang.
Dance floory bops.
Yeah.
But
It's basically saying I want to be dancing when I die.
yeah, when I go out, I want to go out dancing. Might be a trivia question tonight.
It fucking better be.
When Kylie dies, how does she want to go? I shouldn't have said that. That's a bit dark. Let's get on to some nicer things. No, now you're right. The now of Kylie is great. And I think Australians with the bit of the tall poppy, and we talked when we screened Priscilla last week about how underrated Guy Pearce and Hugo Weaving are.
Yes.
I feel like Kylie is underrated. She will have had, in the UK at least, a number one hit in the 80s, a number one hit in the 90s, a number one hit in the 2000s, a number one hit in the 2010s potentially, and a number one hit in the 2020s. People talk about Cher. I'm not comparing Kylie to Cher because Cher is Cher.
Well,
but
they're quite similar.
if Kylie had a number one hit,
intersectioning fan bases.
yeah,
I think it would. I think that did come out.
but
when
as
she
much
got
as I love
a number one.
Kylie, I don't think she's winning an Oscar.
You never know.
Kylie, number one singles, right?
Definitely.
She's had 8 number one singles on the UK singles charts. I should be so lucky 1988, especially for you, Jason Donovan. Hand on your... So, 1988, she's had that. Tears on My Pillow, 1990, Spinning Around 2000. So she didn't get one in the UK in the 2010s. But she had Xmas in 2025.
Right.
Charts are different now, though. Like, at one point, the documentary said she'd had like 6 billion streams.
Yes.
That's a lot of streams.
That is a lot of streams. That's what Taylor Swift gets in a day.
Yeah. But for someone that isn't Taylor Swift, to get that, that's a lot.
Is she doing a Christmas album? Another one? That's what it looked like at the end.
Well, that song Xmas from
When she was
2025.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
Xmas.
Oh, yeah, she was dancing to that at the end. She was doing a little bit of like a YMCA thing.
Yeah. What about the Billboard? No, I'm not. I can't go into it. But in the the US,
She's won
Billboard,
2 Grammys.
The US Billboard chart, she's only had 2 top 10s.
That would be Can't Get You Out of My Head and Padum Padum.
No, Can't Get You Out of My Head and Locomotion.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Again, charts are different to streaming. Padum Padum would have been stupidly highly streamed.
Oh, it was number 1 on the gay charts.
She only had 7.
The dance
She only
chart.
had 7 songs in the Billboard Top 100. Locomotion topped at 3. Can't Get You Out of My Head topped at 7. Love at First Sight at 23. I Should Be So Lucky 28. It's No Secret 37. Come Into My World 91. And Slow 91.
That other song you said's really good.
But the Locomotion was on there for 27 weeks on the chart. Which song? Slow?
No.
Love at First Sight.
Yeah, that.
Yep.
She's got some great tunes.
She does. The thing that I liked was when she did talk about her singing and how much it hurt when people were saying she can't sing.
Yep.
But then towards the end when she said, I'm not the greatest singer. Well, in an interview early on, she rated herself a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, that's true.
But that, I think, was the result of her being humble, but also her being pushed down.
Yes.
In terms of self-esteem by the media.
Yep.
But
And
then,
you could see that when she said it.
yeah. But then towards the end, when we were talking to her in the Now, her saying, I don't have the greatest voice, but I have my voice and I do my thing. And that's it. And I don't think anyone going to a Kylie concert is going, I'm going to this for a vocal performance.
Oh, it's the same as going to Britney Spears. Not the same,
Yeah.
because Kylie will sing.
Yes.
Britney won't.
No.
You're not, and it's now getting to a similar vein of like Mariah Carey. You're not going to, if you go there and you're disappointed if she's not singing, then you're an idiot.
Yeah. Mariah Carey is a little bit of a victim of having to keep up her vocal reputation at this point.
Yes. She
But-
set the bar very high for herself.
People are going to Kylie
For
a
gay
show.
old time.
and they're getting a gay old time
Yeah.
and they're getting a show. They're not getting an outstanding vocal performance. If you want that, go and see Michael Painter. Actually, I went to see him on the weekend. Incredible. Don't have time to talk about it now.
And somebody made an appearance? Or was that somewhere else?
No, he gets a friend to come out and sing a song, 2 songs with him.
Yes.
This one was Em Rusciano. Yeah.
I think
She
it was
can sing.
somebody like very impressive somewhere else.
Yeah, I was hoping
Like
it would
Caroline O'Connor or something.
Well, she was performing across the road at the Regent Theatre as part of Encore, Opera Australia's 70th birthday celebrations. Caroline O'Connor.
Great. Maybe it was somebody else.
He has had some big names because he knows people, because he's been a producer for a while.
He was singing a song with someone. He was singing someone's song with them.
Okay. That'll be out there somewhere on the socials. Anyway.
Algorithm, do your magic. So
I
it
wasn't
opens up.
I'm not a huge fan of Em Rusciano. She's not also targeting her content to me, so that's fine. But she can sing. Hearing the 2 of them sing a Tina Arena song, Heaven Help My Heart.
I think it was Tina Arena.
Oh, with Tina.
Maybe it wasn't.
Okay. I was hoping, because I was wearing my Thirsty Merc t-shirt, that it was going to be Ray Thistlethwaite from Thirsty Merc, but it wasn't. But Kylie. He didn't do a Kylie song at his concert, Michael Painter,
Okay.
which was disappointing, but also fine because he's a straight 30-something-year-old guitar player. Again, Kylie is not his target market.
He could do a slowed down version of a song.
He could do a version of any song of his or hers or anyone's.
Call me the White Rose. Weird song.
Yeah, interesting. But again, she tried things.
I love that she'll take a risk.
The risk that she
Even
took,
after it didn't pay off with her little Confide in Me phase.
I really like that song though.
It's a good phase. I mean, a good song.
Yeah. The risk that she took in Ireland at that concert where she essentially dressed like Cher, was a risk that didn't pay off, but then flash forward to the year 2000 where everybody's going nuts and celebrating the hot pants.
Yep.
So that showed some change in the acceptance of it or the fact that she didn't do it in a more religious city.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe by then I think in the year 2000 we were a bit more open.
I guess there were some like wall breaking down or ceiling smashing things between those times in terms of pop stars
like
dressing
the Spice
scantily.
Girls. Not dressing scantily, but, girl power.
Oh, girl power. I was more thinking dirty. Christina's dirty.
Well, that was after.
Yeah. But things like that happened between the two moments of Kylie showing her ass on stage and in film clips.
Yeah. I liked the bit where she's like, I don't like when people say raunchy. And then it was like a 2-minute edited thing of about 14 different people saying raunchy, including in French.
And then when someone said raw and Kylie said, what do you mean? They said raunchy.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't think that.
When we watched the trailer, we said, oh, she sounds Aussie. And I said, oh, she still sounds pretty Aussie. She doesn't.
Not as Aussie as she used to. But I think most Aussies don't sound as Aussie as they used to.
No, and she has lived more than half of her life since she got big, either in London or Paris. Mm-hmm. So I can understand why she sounds less Australian.
Yeah.
What else do we think? She's an icon. I really want her to tour again, and I'm going to buy tickets.
I recall a live taping of one of her tours is on Netflix as well, I think.
Yes.
Tension? Yeah. Might watch that. So for Pride Month, and I think that it was well made, good insight into Kylie as a person.
Yep.
Some bits glossed over where I wish they could have gone a bit deeper in, but overall, like very entertaining, good stories. I don't know if it intentionally wanted to make Jason Donovan look bitter and bad, but it did, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I would have taken out some of the men and not the number of men, just the percentage of screen time the men got in favour of some more depth of parts of Kylie's career, including, the now, because she almost has had a little bit of a mini comeback again.
Yes.
So she had the 2000 and then the showgirl bit after coming back from the cancer, and then she was quiet for a little bit. But now she's back, and
Padam won a Grammy.
Padam is a big part of that.
She won a Grammy.
Won a Grammy, got her, well, if not got her, but that kind of thing, got her the Vegas thing.
Yeah.
And she's an icon.
She's doing Eurovision.
Really?
No, I'm just putting it out there in the universe.
Oh, trying to manifest it.
Yeah.
That would be great.
That is the only possible way we'll win. We will never win. I have on record. But great second place.
By the way, we got told off in the comments for being stupid again.
That's fine. I don't care.
Because we joked about who could host if we win.
Oh, yeah.
And we said Lithuania or something, or we said Malta, and someone called us stupid because we didn't already know that if we win, one of the big five will host.
I didn't know that.
But also the person in the comment didn't know which of the big five, but they just decided to use that to call us stupid.
I thought we get to choose.
Spain. Choose Spain, Kylie.
But we don't have to choose a big five.
Well, we got told.
That was my understanding. I don't care. We've gone off topic.
Don't care.
I don't really mind.
Kylie should do Eurovision.
It will never happen.
It won't happen.
No, it will happen. Me watching the tour on Netflix.
The Kylie Tension Tour.
Yeah.
What will happen is
That'll be great hungover on a Sunday morning.
Taking a day off for buying tickets to Kylie's next tour. You know what?
I will go. If Kylie tours again, I'll go.
Good. You know what? This is how much I love Kylie. I'd even go and see her in Sydney.
Wow. I'd even go see her in Adelaide.
Well, I'm on the record of not ever wanting to go to Sydney again.
Yeah.
So I'd even go to Sydney for Kylie.
She wouldn't. I mean, she would do it there, but it's not like she would do it there and not here.
No, but She might sell out here, which is why the first time I went to see U2, I had to see them in Adelaide because they sold out in Melbourne.
Yeah, okay.
And Shane could only get tickets to the Adelaide show. Yeah, it's not like the Conchita show we saw that was only in Sydney until later when she also came to Melbourne.
Yeah, and we saw her again.
But Kylie, get in touch if you want us to write a musical and let us know when your next tour is.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks. Is that it?
I think so.
What do other people out there think about the Kylie documentary? Comment below.
Comment below who you think's more bitter and hurt, Jason or Pete.
I had a few comments on my reel. It was about 50-50 between Jason and Pete.
I just love Jason Donovan going, no, that's fine. We moved on. Well, you clearly haven't.
No. My favourite bit of Jason Donovan was him saying, jokes, I'm going to need therapy tomorrow. Oh,
Yeah.
just joking. No.
And then he dropped
This is going to be
dropped
discussed.
the F-bomb about 4 times in 30 seconds.
Also, do you think he deliberately was like,
Shoot me in a theatre?
shoot me in the theatre where I'm doing my show?
Yeah. I'm a legitimate person now.
I do theatre.
Yeah.
You do Frankenfurter,
Yeah.
which is great.
Which he's very good at and it's fine.
But it's not King Lear, Jason.
No.
Fuck. Anyway, not that Kylie is doing the musical equivalent of King Lear,
No.
but she's sold a lot more records than Jason's sold seats to Rocky Horror.
That is correct.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to another episode of Rainbow Popcorn. Join us to watch Pride in 3 weeks' time at Eclipse Cinema, Pride for Pride Month, the 24th of June. You can get your tickets with the link in the episode description. There's still some early bird tickets on sale. If you want to jump in early, get a little bit cheaper. Thank you, Brett.
Thank you, Lee.